they save there. Then it's people coming into their Facebook who would probably never have heard of them, right? Because of the way Facebook works. And so we are creating something out of nothing, right? That's basically what it is. It's like code coding, creating something out of nothing. And then we put our time and our experience into making it happen, that they not only just come to Facebook, but they also get they get an appointment with the owner, and the owner is able to give an estimate and then hopefully close the deal.
And if they don't have this process, what are they missing out on?
They're missing out on a consistent way of creating basically business for them, which is, basically what keeps them like living, what makes it possible for them to have good holidays and maybe, buy a good car, have a good time with the family, all that, right? If they otherwise they would completely have to rely on word of mouth, which is possible. But then again, it's like, it's like, let's say you have a girlfriend and you just rely completely on her, right? So you're not talking with any girls anymore, which I believe is a mistake. So let's say it breaks down with the girlfriend, right? Then you're basically like completely starting from scratch. It's the same with word of mouth. If that for some reason breaks down, like what are you gonna do? Right? You cannot just build that up again so fast. So you have to be, in any business, you have to be proactive.
Yeah. So it's like getting new business that's new opportunities created under control. Like it's a predictable environment. It's predictable. Numbers are in control. They can do as much as they want.
And it's scalable.
Get as much as they want, as fast as they want.
Yeah, and it's scalable. That's a big factor.
Scalable.
Word of mouth is not as scalable. Like it's to some degree, sure, but then again, you need to have systems in place. So at the end of the day, it's all about having systems in place. Whether that's in regarding word of mouth or regarding like getting external leads.
That's good. So we break down the fact that we are getting them a predictable source of new business opportunities whenever they want, from wherever they want, without putting much effort onto it, and without even paying upfront. Like they're not having to pay us $3,000 upfront to get deals, which is like, you cannot ask for better things than that in life. So it's like someone coming and offering them a, let's say, $200,000 car at $20,000, right? So it's $20,000 is not a small amount, but getting 10 times cheaper is a valuable deal. So they will be able to, they will look for the funds and get the thing, right?
No, sorry, go ahead.
No, that's the value.
Yeah, I wanted to say, like, you can also compare it with our situation, right? Like, let's say someone comes and says, okay, guys, pay us a setup fee of whatever, $500, $497. And we're going to make sure that you get five new clients, right? We're gonna do the calls. We're gonna do the sales calls for you. You just have to close, or let's say they do a introduction call at least, right? And we just have to take on another half an hour sales call, do the onboarding. That's it. It's kind of the same, right?
Yeah, exactly.
If we would, it's like, that would be fucking fantastic if, and there's the big if there's enough trust. That's the only thing, right? Like, we would right now say yes to such an offer if there is enough trust.
Exactly.
Like I would even
So
fucking take on a credit and go more into this and all that, right? If I have
yeah,
really fucking like a lot of 90, if I have 100% trust in that.
absolutely. And we have the experience and the team who have already added $28,000 of revenue inside a business in Florida. Like Florida is one of the most competitive, Florida, Texas, competitive markets, right? And if you add there, you have already added $30,000 in revenue already in Florida. That means you have access to not only the ads that work, not only the offers that work, but also the system that's working to get to the sale. So even if the client is not good at sales, we can, like, let's say we close 10 deals, right? $500. So we have $5,000 access to us now. It's non-refundable, so we can do whatever we want with that. Now, let's say the client in Florida, we reach out to him and say that I'll pay you $500 for 1 hour podcast. Just tell us your sales process. Like we want this process to be implemented in other businesses that we are working with.
Yeah, yeah.
So we pay him $500 for 1 hour. And that's the training that we can give to other businesses as well. So it's an entire thing that we're building out for them. We can do the follow-ups. We can do the entire thing because we're passionate about that. Right? So we are bringing in passion in an area in the business that they don't have passion in, so that they can do the things in the business that they have passion in. So it's an insane amount of deals. So that's when you get conviction that we have everything that they need to get their vision fulfilled. So that's the conviction.